I believe that it's a secret desire of all of us moms to be able to control our kids and have them do what is better for them and avoid what's dangerous for them. Unfortunately, we do not control anyone. Bonjour. Hi. To complement this podcast episode about wanting or needing to control our teenagers, I recorded this short tapping session because I believe that it's a secret desire of all of us moms to be able to control our kids and have them do what is better for them and avoid what's dangerous for them. Unfortunately, we do not control anyone, and that need to control comes from a fear. So today we're going to do a tapping session to alleviate the fear and to let go of that need to control, to substitute it for something else that is much better, and frankly to live with more peace, because wanting to control is exhausting. I know, I'm a control freak in recovery. So let's go for it. If you're not familiar with tapping, you can refer yourself to my introduction to tapping video in this list. If you're watching on YouTube, in this playlist I have at least 2 or 3 videos to explain what tapping is. If you're watching somewhere else like Facebook or Instagram, you can go and visit on Facebook. I think I'll put a link to the intro video on Facebook and on Instagram. It's all on my YouTube channel anyway. So let's prepare ourselves. First, find a spot where you're not going to be interrupted and where no one is watching, because if you're new to tapping, it looks a little bit weird, but it's extremely efficient and has the potential of rewiring your brain. Let's go for it. All you're going to do is do what I do and repeat what I say, unless there is a word that really doesn't resonate and you want to substitute for another. Go ahead. The more personal it is, the better it is. So before we go, connect to that desire of control that you have. Connect to a situation recent or a situation very emotionally charged where if only you could control your teen, because they're about to do something that's not going to serve them, or maybe they have done it and you're trying to deal with the damage, minimize the damage, and you would like to control them. Or there may be, I have a lot of moms where the kids refuse to cooperate, and that can be extremely frustrating, even maddening. It can generate fear. Connect with that situation and that problem within you to a point where you're going to feel the emotion that is associated for you to the desire to control, whether it is a fear, anger, sadness, frustration, confusion, whatever the emotion is. And sometimes it's hard for people to put a name on the emotion. They just have a bodily sensation. If that's the case for you, that's fine too. Just notice, where does this sensation or emotion falls into your body. And if we are on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being I don't feel anything, 10 it's overwhelming, you want to be at a 5 or higher. So if you need, you can pause the video, really connect, like close your eyes, put your hand on your body and go back to that memory and go back to the of it. I'm going to assume that you did that and that you are now at a level 5 or higher in the emotion or the bodily sensation, and let's go for it. Even though I have that need to control my teen, I wish I had a magic wand to make them do what I know is good for them. And I know it's not possible. I love and accept myself anyway. even though I know it's not possible to control my teenager and make them do what I know is good for them, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I know it's not possible for me to control my teen and protect them from what they're about to do or what they are currently doing. And it creates so much frustration or sadness or anger or fear in me. I love and accept myself deeply and completely. That desire to control. If only I could make them do what I want them to do. If only I could make them understand in their mind. If only they'd listen to me. It is so frustrating. It is so annoying that we can't control them. It is so scary because sometimes they make those mistakes. All that fear in my body. All that frustration in my stomach, and it can be somewhere else for you, it can be in your chest, in your neck. All that frustration in my stomach from the need and the want to control them. All that fear and sadness that I cannot make them do what I want. All that frustration that they don't understand what is better for them. All that feeling in my body. So frustrating. So much frustration in my stomach. It is so strong. It is higher than a number 5 on a scale of 0 to 10. All that feeling in my body. All that feeling related to me wanting to control them. I'm sorry, that bothers me. I wish I could. I really wish I could control them. Unfortunately, we don't control anyone. What a pity. I am so frustrated with what they're doing. I am so frustrated with them being self-destructive even sometimes. All this anger and frustration in my stomach. All this anger and this sadness. All this fear. And again, pick the emotions that you feel. All this fear in my chest. It's unbearable sometimes. I wish I could let it go. But I can't because I want to control them and I can't. It doesn't even help. So why is it there? All that sensation in my body that I don't like. All that sensation I don't like in my body. It doesn't help. But it's there. I wonder if I could let it go. No, I can't, but because what am I going to do about me wanting to control them, me helping them? But really, it doesn't even help. What if I could let it go? What if I could let some go? Maybe not all of it, but some. I now choose to let some go. I now choose to let 60% go. Or maybe all of it. It is safe to let go of that frustration or fear or anger in my body. It is safe, and in fact it will help me deal with the situation. I now choose to let go of this sensation. I now choose to let go of my stress and use my whole brain to find a solution. I know that when I'm in stress, my whole brain doesn't function normally. I now let go of that frustration, that stress, that fear, that anger, and I open the door to more inner wisdom and inner resources. I choose to let go of this need to control and this frustration, fear, or anger. And I open the door to my inner resources. And I trust the universe to help me with that. I'm ready to start cooperating with them instead of trying to control. Cooperating, that means asking their input to make the situation better. Cooperating, that means trying to understand them even if I don't agree with them. Cooperating, that means making them feel heard. And I open the door to a better relationship. And I open the door to my inner resources, my inner wisdom, and the inner wisdom maybe of my teenager too. And I open the door to the wisdom of the universe and its assistance. I am ready. I am letting go of the need to control and instead enlist the help of the universe. Take a deep breath. And that last sentence, that's what co-parenting with the universe is about. Aligning yourself with an emotion and a vibration that resonates with the possibility of the universe stepping in and guiding you and assisting you. I've seen it so many times in my life. I've seen it so many times in my client's life. Make it available to you too. Just a little bit of openness to let go of what you believed until now and open the door to something new and way more powerful. That's it for today. If you're watching this video on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and share it with as many moms as you can. This message needs to go out. We don't have to be in turmoil to raise our teenagers, even if there are ups and downs, of course, but we can be way more impactful when we are more peaceful. And the last thing I wanted to say is the link to the podcast episode is in the description below. So you can not watch it, it's an audio. You can listen to it and complement what we did today with what I shared in the episode. Until I see you again, go and align yourself with the universe.